Fantasy Football is back, and we are going to be having a short little video talking about the matchups for this week, week 2. So, the first matchup we're going to go over is my dad versus my brother. Good matchup. Three of their players already played. So, my brother had DeAndre Swift, and my dad had Jalen Hurts and Devonta Smith. So, yeah, I think we're just going to be over each other's teams and seeing who will win. So first we'll go to my dad's. It looks like my dad has Austin Eckler doubtful and Jacoby Myers is out. That's not good. If I'm him, I'm putting in George Pickens and Cordero Patterson because I think that's the only move you can do, unless doubtful somehow Eckler starts, but probably won't. So right now I would sit him on your bench for a little bit until, it's proven that Eckler's out or in. Okay, and then next we're going to look at my brother's team. My brother has had Swift play great games with 27.6 points. I really thought he was going to do bad at the start of the game. And then, boom, pow, at the end of the game, he had like a 60-yard run. Over 100 yards, 170 yards, and like a touchdown. Crazy by Swift. And then, it looks like the rest of his team is doing healthy, except for Kelsey is questionable. But Kelsey can fight through it. He was questionable at the start of the draft and was out, but that was a little worse than now, I'm pretty sure. And I think Kelsey healthy, he's going to take this one. But if my dad was healthy, I think he would take it. My opinion, though. And then the next game is Luke versus Emily. Emily starting off in the fantasy league, had the lowest score last week, but I think she can bounce back. Putting in Zay Flowers, that's going to change it, trust me. Lamar Jackson to Zay Flowers, that stack, like I have a stack on my team, it works perfectly. It just gives you double points. And then her running backs, Stevenson and Connor. Stevenson is great. I just don't know about the pickup of Ezekiel Elliott, like slowing down his workload. And Connor, I'm not so sure about Connor, but he does play a bad defense. Oh, and speaking of Stevenson, he plays the worst rushing defense in the league. That's going to be some points for him. That's all I'm saying. And obviously Chase, I think his team, or her team, is going to do good this week. So Luke has a decent team right now, but Hopkins and Mark Andrews are both questionable. That's not like amazing, obviously. But if Hopkins is healthy, 32nd passing defense, great. Andrews is healthy, 28th passing defense, great. Now, Purdy playing the Rams, I honestly don't know. Purdy had a good game last week, but I honestly am not a Purdy believer. I'm sorry, but I don't think he's going to do good. And then Chubb and Mixon. Chubb's going to cook, trust me, and Mixon might. I don't know. The Bengals were horrible last week. But for now, I'm going to say Emily actually takes the win, surprisingly. But next, we have Joe versus AJ. Both losers week 1. AJ had Hawkinson play. 22 points. Actually a great game by Hawkinson. I was watching that game. I did not notice he did that good. But great game, Hawkinson. Mets, of course, just great receivers. Honestly, Metcalf did great last week. And Devontae Adams did not very good last week, but I think he's going to bounce back up against Buffalo. I am not really that sure about Dak Prescott as a starting quarterback, but again, you're not starting Rodgers. Actually, he dropped Rodgers because he's out for the year. And you're not trusting Zach Wilson after the year he had last year. And right now, Terry McLaurin and Michael Pittman are projected the exact same projection, but I'm putting in McLaurin if I'm him because he plays a worse passing defense. And yeah, that's AJ's team. So let's take a look at Joe's. Joe's team. Okay, Aaron Jones questionable. Josh Allen did not do the best last week, but he's bouncing back. There's no way Josh Allen's having a bad year. Bijan Robinson, dude, that guy is amazing. If you saw him, he had this one play where he made the guys miss. He's like a 20-yard touchdown. That just was crazy. I honestly think he's like going for 25 points this week. It looks like Aaron Jones is pretty badly hurt because he is not having a projection. So that could be bad. But then Lazard and Godwin, not the best receivers, but it could work out. I don't know. They're both like wide receiver 2s or 3s on their team. I think Godwin's a 2 and Lazard's a 3 or 2. So that's not the best receiver core, but he could get lucky, I guess. I mean, with Deontay Johnson doubtful. And then, yeah, for now, I'm going to say AJ takes the dub this week just because of Joe's receivers. And that's not hating on Joe. I love Bijan, and Allen, of course. But, yeah. No, I think AJ takes the win this week. Next matchup, we do have Grandpa versus Travis. Derrick Henry and Williams don't have the best matchups, and I'm sorry, I have to say it, but Fields is bad. Fields cannot throw the ball, and DJ Moore, I'm sorry, but I just don't think it's going to help him. I think his team isn't going to do very good this week, and I guess we can have a look at Travis's and see if his is going to do any good. All right, Travis, no one played so far. He has the Trevor Lawrence, Christian Kirk stack. Okay, that's good. McCaffrey, of course. T. Higgins. Again, I can't really have opinions on these Bengals players because of how bad they did last week. They're definitely not going to be like that the whole year. You know the Bengals. But it's just not looking good to start. But right now, based off how many people have played and how many points are scored, I think Travis takes the win here. So that would leave him 2-0. So pretty good. And next matchup, we have me versus Aaron. I had Madison play, and Madison did not do good. But moving on, I have Tua and Tyreek. Again, if you watched last week's, they scored like 90 points together last week. That was crazy. I couldn't believe what was happening. Calvin Ridley, he did good last week. ETN, he did good last week. Pat Frymouth, he did okay last week. Dalvin Cook, I just got him. I traded Terry McLaurin for Dalvin Cook. I'm starting him right now as my flex. I hope that Dalvin Cook can make a bounce back, but his matchup is not very good this week. So I'm thinking about starting Jamal Williams. And maybe let me know your opinion, because I don't know. But, and then we have the Jets defense. Oh my gosh, dude. If you watched that last play, it was kick return touchdown. That got me so many points. That got me to like 26 points in my defense. And then Myers did like decent. I had a great game last week, actually. I think I scored the highest. So right now, I think I'm looking pretty good. But again, just Madison, you got to step it up, dude. 3.4 points is not good. And then we have Aaron. Addison, great performance. I did not expect that out of you, but he had like a huge touchdown. And then the rest of the team, again, a Bengals player, Joe Burrow. I don't know how to feel about that because they did horrible last week. And then Barkley, good. Pierce, good matchup, so I'll say decent. Garrett Wilson, he plays the best passing defense. Oh, crap. Dallas, that's not looking good for Garrett Wilson. Ayuk, not a good matchup. I don't know. Maybe? Ayuk, he's like a mismatch. He did good last week. Kyle Pitts, dude, I traded him last year. He was so bad last year. Maybe, but no, I don't like him. For Niners defense, playing Rams offense, probably Niners defense, good. And then Tucker, it's Tucker, probably good. I don't know how to feel about kicking matchups. But yeah, for now, I'm going to say with the matchups included, I'm going to take the dub, but that's a very close game in just honesty. Next matchup, we have a rivalry game. Alert, alert, Eli versus Gabe. Let's look at Gabe's team first, I'll say. Kirk Cousins played. He did good. Like, really good, actually. I think he scored 30 points. Yeah. And then Pollard. The thing about the Dallas is that their defense is so good. That Dallas' offense did not do good last week. Their defense had like 3 or 4 touchdowns. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Pollard. I like him, but I don't know. Their defense is just so good. Walker, go Seahawks. Walker on top. He's doing good. The Seahawks love to run the ball. And then Waddle, good. But my perspective, I don't want him stealing points from Hill. Nakua, oh my gosh, if you watched last week's game, great game. No, it sucks that they beat the Seahawks, but great game. But Nakua is not going to put up points like that every week. I still think Nakua is a decent receiver. Laporta, I actually traded it to Sam, or not Sam, Gabe. Maybe? I don't know. He did okay last week. Cooper, I actually didn't know he had Cooper. Might be a new trade. But Cooper, I think he's good. Good matchup. Laporta has a good matchup, I guess, but it's Laporta. I don't think he's good. Commanders defense, Denver, I think decent. And then Dicker, he's just a kicker, but probably like 6 to 8 points for him. Eli, he has not have a good team. He does not have a good team. I'm sorry, but Richardson, he's okay. He did good last week, but again, it's a rookie. You can't take risks. Gibbs, I think that Montgomery's the starter, so I don't know why he has a backup running back as his one, but okay. Kyron Williams had one good week. Kyron Williams is so bad, I swear. If I see one more, like, Kyron Williams is insane. He's not good. Trust me. If you have him in your league, you're not going to want him. Jefferson, he played good, 21 points, but that's Jefferson. Mike Evans, Chicago, I honestly think Mike Evans might have a good game, but Hurst, I don't even know why he has Hurst, but no. First passing defense, no. Okay, Mostert, no, probably not that good. Broncos defense, I like the Broncos defense, so probably good, but who the heck is Jake Moody? Bad? I don't know who that is. I think he's a rookie kicker. Jake Moody. How much did he score last week? 14 points. The last matchup is Sam versus Annie. Why does Sam do this where he doesn't put a kicker on his roster until like the last second? I don't know if that's some weird strategy, but Sam Brees Hall, questionable. Herbert, good. Khalil Herbert, weird. I don't know. I don't really think Herbert's that good. And then Diggs, good. Allen, he has Herbert. He has the stack. Pretty good. Trotman? No. CD, pretty good. But, like, at the same time, 5 points. CD, again, that Cowboys defense is chef's kiss. So, I don't know. Eagles defense played. They got 8 points. 8 points. And, well, I guess that was a blowout. Or not blowout. A score out. Shootout. So, I don't know. I think that Sam's team is okay, but he does this weird thing where he doesn't put a kicker in until, like, the last second. I don't know why. And then Annie's team, she's staying at my house, so, you know, she gets extra luck because I'm so good. Mahomes, good matchup. Jacobs, good matchup. What's his name? Oh, David Montgomery, good matchup. Tutu Atwell, bad. Tank Dell, told her to pick it up because receivers aren't the best, I'm going to be honest. I think Tank Dell is going to do good this week, so that's why I told her to pick him up. And then Darren Waller, good, I think, this week. And Christian Watson, bad this week. 4th passing defense. And then Buccaneers defense, pretty good. And then Matt Gay, I don't know. Whatever his projection is, 8 points, sure. Decent. Yeah. So I'm going to say Annie takes the win because Sam's team is kind of mid. But Annie should have taken better receivers. Oh, there's a trade offer on the board.
So what do you think of this?
Let's see this trade offer. Kittle, no. What the heck is that?
He's crazy. He's crazy.
I think he's doing jokes because Eli offered me like Jefferson and Swift for like Calvin Ridley or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's my fantasy football prediction stuff. Let me know what you think of these predictions, but you know, I'm always right because I'm insane. So yeah, bye.